The Speaker of the 8th Parliament of Ghana, Alban Sumani Bagbin, clashed with the majority leader in Parliament in charge of government business, Honorable Osei Chaimensa Bonsu, who also doubles as the Member of Parliament for the Swami constituency here in the Ashanti region, and what many have termed and described as the clash of titans. It was quite a shaky scenario inside Parliament yesterday after the majority leader tried to make some points, making assertions that sometimes the Speaker of Parliament is a little biased and that he should be consistent with some of the judgments or some of the pronouncements he makes. This seemed not to have went well with the Speaker, who questioned the authority and then the rank of the Member of Parliament, of the majority leader in the country. According to Alban Sumana Bagbin, he is number 3 currently in Ghana because according to our constitution and of course the laws of Ghana, 1, you have the president, you have the vice president, you have the Speaker of Parliament, and then you have the Chief Justice. So in the rank and file of Ghana, how do you call it, the Speaker of Parliament ranks at number 3, followed by the Chief Justice of Ghana. And then he also questioned if the majority leader was released. From the majority leader, who was a little bit not happy with the Speaker's remarks, said that he is now the former friend of the Speaker. It was quite an interesting scene. Before we take that video, let me say a very big thank you to Dr. Amuzu. Dr. Amuzu is a penny specialist. What is the problem with your pennies? What you say, and some way say I am sorry, because I have seen people who have witnessed firsthand wonders Dr. Amuzu does. So contact Dr. Amuzu on the numbers on the screen right now. For Dr. Amuzu, now Obama Mubedin, what in the want to say. Young question video, remember, when we come back, there's no more.
Even when you were the Deputy Speaker, you were insistent that members speak from their seats so that you'll be able to identify them. What I noticed is that you gather steam to make that pronouncement, and yet as the day wears on, you relax the rules. I will encourage you to be consistent with this so that everybody will speak from his seat, his or her seat. That it should not be relaxed. I will encourage you to do that. I will. But I want you to take this on board. Don't relax it. Don't relax the rules. Honorable Majority Leader, the business of government is led by you in this house. You don't lead Parliament. You lead the business of the house. You lead the majority. And you lead government business. As to the role of the Speaker, you haven't reached there yet. When you get there, you do so. Please, you've been my very good friend for all these years, until I became Speaker. And everybody in Ghana is doubting whether you were really my friend. I received a lot of calls about that. And I said, you are my friend, and you are still my friend, but people are doubting it. Please, don't give credence to that doubt. Especially, I have not been your friend until you became the Speaker. You and I know that we are still friends. But we agree to disagree. We agree to disagree. Mr. Speaker, and with respect, majority leaders don't only act as leaders of the majority caucus, and also when their government, their party is in power, as leaders of government business. A majority leader is a leader of the house. I stated it. Thank you very much. I stated it. But you are not the leader of the Speaker. It looks like you are my former friend now. Before I hear you always on air disagreeing with me and so vehement that people are doubting, is this really my friend? So I'm just drawing your attention. If you want to continue to be my friend, then you know the proper thing to do. To be,
if I want to be your friend, or if you want to be my friend, it's mutual. It's mutual.
You have to be my friend, not me be your friend. At least I have a position in Ghana. Number 3. What is your number?
All right, so that was the video right there. Video many have termed as the Speaker of Parliament stamping as authority. This time around, the Speaker, Mr. Alban Suman Bagban, is known to be a no-nonsense man. Sometime this year, Mr. Sami Jamefi, the Communications Director of the National Democratic Congress, came out to say that the party is disappointed in the Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Bagban, as well as the Minority Chief Whip, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, MP for Asawasi constituency, as well as the Honorable Minority Leader, Haruna Idris, who also happens to be the Member of Parliament for Tamale. And then the Speaker came out to say that he is the Speaker for Ghana, not the Speaker for any party. This time round in Parliament, he wears the national colors of our country, Ghana. And then this generated some kind of conversation on social media as well. And this time round, once again, he's stamping his feet, he's stamping his authority in Parliament, saying that he is number 3 in the country, and as such, he demands that kind of respect, because at the end of the day, Mr. Oseiche Mensah Bonsu, or Honorable, is just in charge of parliamentary affairs. Something that a lot of people have added their voices to, Nanaba Namwa, and then some few people who also say that the Speaker is the right man for the job. You all remember the controversial or the bizarre circumstances under which Mr. Alban Suman Bagban became Speaker of Parliament after what some members of the NDC term as total betrayal after the NPP nominated Mr. Michael Quay, the former Speaker, of course, to contest Mr. Bagban in a secret election. And then we all know the famous colors, Ainkra saga, snatching of ballot papers and all of that. Let me take some reactions from social media. And then Techi Menta William is saying that the Speaker talks too much and does so much on trivialities. I guess he never saw that position coming his way, so he's forcing to be recognized. Speakers preside and rule on issues in Parliament, but he's still all over the place looking for even Rama to Speaker of Parliament, not public speaker. And then Kojo Chris Ehonia is saying that such insolence, how can he even speak to the Speaker like that with no respect or honor because is of the opposition party? What a shame. And David Mensah is also saying, very disrespectful Majority Leader of Parliament who don't respect a whole speaker. Very sad, with some crying emojis. And then Randy Morrison is also saying the Speaker of Parliament really knows his job. He knows how to calm nerves down, and it's a plus for him. So these are just some reactions from social media. Biggie will be coming. We'll go into the discussion. Does this help the discourse, or does this help us as a developing country? Of course, you can agree with me or not, but Ghana as a developing country, does this help our democracy, where we have the current government being NPP and then the Speaker of Parliament from the NDC? We'll get into the conversation shortly. Don't go anywhere, stick and stay. All right, so I have Biggie here with me, and Biggie is well vexed that matters of parliamentary affairs has been following Parliament for some time now, and then some time back he was also one of the lead researchers in political science activities at the University of Ghana, Legon. Even here in Kumasi, the KNUST political science department as well. I would come to Biggie shortly, but before that, let me say a very big thank you to Anas Boy. Anas Boy is basically an expert when it comes to POP sealants when installing POP fiber. So per se, we are POP sealant papa Mr. called Anas Boy. I saw Anas Boy say, "Oh, Niska, any problem? What you say? To your 70% upfront or real jumana na udi 30 no asone so on be no one kasem say ne be ya ebi an to me into." I'm going to go into the conversations quickly with Biggie Akwaba. Yeah, how are you doing? All right, so a lot of people raised issues when we got to the 8th Parliament where Mr. Alban Suman Bagban was elected to be Speaker, and that controversial night a lot of Ghanaians remember. Now, it seems that A lot of people are saying, say, ordinance form is not going to tolerate any bias, is not going to tolerate any form of disrespect from either side. And now we are seeing it with the majority leader, who also doubles to be member of parliament for the Swami constituency here in Kumasi.
Thank you very much for having me on this show. A big shout out to Anas boy. I think I was doing a project and he helped me with my singing and everything. Yes, back to the issue. I think this is a very historical, moment for Ghanaians as a whole, and then having a parliament where the Speaker of Parliament is from the other side of government. It's from the main opposition party,
Yeah.
and then presiding over parliamentary issues with 137 on the left and 137 on the right. It's going to be a tough job, and then in order for him to succeed as a Speaker of Parliament, he needs to be tough himself. There's a saying that tough times come, but tough people do last. But people are having trouble with the way the Speaker addressed Honorable Osei Chairman. But to me, I think that was in the right step in terms of the parliamentary affairs, even though Honorable Osei Chairman who has the highest power among the parliamentarians. But when it comes to the House as a whole, Honorable Alban Sumani Bagbin precedes over all the activities of the House, and therefore if he directs you or he gives you an order and then you try to misbehave, or misbehave is a very strong word, forgive me, but if you try to go against his orders, I think what he did is in the right step. Putting Honorable Osei Chairman to order, and he made him aware that when it comes to Ghana as a country, and not in the MPP government or whatever, but when it comes to Ghana as a country, he is the third man of the land. And I think that was a very powerful point.
That was a very profound statement. A lot of commentary on social media has been around that very statement that Honorable Sumana Bagbin made, that I am number 3 in Ghana. What is your position? Pointing the question to Honorable Osei Chairman Sambonsu, because even when you take our constitution, the president, the vice, and the speaker of parliament, then we come to the chief justice. But now we are shifting our focus onto the speaker of parliament. Do you think some people were saying that it's an abuse of power, is being boastful, is bragging, and a lot of NPP faithfuls haven't taken it lightly, that comment made by the speaker?
Well, I think that in Ghana, in the Ghana politics, right, one thing that we lack is truthfulness, right? What Honorable Sumani Bagbin did was that he was simply reminding the honorable member of his power. If you want to, if you are giving order to someone, right, and the person is failing to, heed to your orders, you must remind him of who you are. You get it? That is why hey, it's no papa make us sound.
So you are saying that it's our culture as Ghanaians to be reminded by people in authority.
Yes. Even though Honorable Chairman Sabosu knew, he knows very well as a majority leader, he's very much aware of the position and then the authority that comes with the position of Honorable
the Speaker.
Yes, the Speaker of Parliament. But I think, as he said, because of their friendship, he was trying to, because of their friendship, abuse that kind of power he has. So he had to step his foot down and remind him, hey, I am the Speaker of Parliament and I'm the third man, the third gentleman on this land. So even though you are the majority leader, even though you are the parliamentary, representative for the Swami constituency, when it comes to the matters of the House, when it comes to Ghana as a country, I am your leader. I don't think Honorable Chairman Sabosu can stand in front of the president and behave the way he was behaving today at Parliament. So I think it was in the right step, it was in the right direction. And then so far, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban Bagbin, has proven to be one of the best Speaker of Parliament we have in Ghana. In the Fourth Republic. And so far he's doing a very good job.
A lot of people have drawn comparisons with Professor Michael Quay, the immediate past Speaker of Parliament, and also before Michael Quay, I think there was Joyce Bamford, who was the very first Speaker of Parliament. A lot of people are saying that female speaker. A lot of people are saying that Alban Sumana Bagbin is going to have a tough time in Parliament, but then he's got to put on a tough skin.
Yeah.
And also, if that happens, then he is going to go into history. He's going to be remembered by posterity as one of the very best speakers we've had on this land.
And that is the main reason why he behaved the way he did today. I mean, he has been getting a lot of bashing from the NDC side, his own people
Political party.
from the NPP side as well. Yes. So in order for him to succeed as a Speaker of Parliament, he needs to have a firm feet on the ground, because it's not going to be easy. But in order for him to succeed, he should continue doing what he's doing now, and he should continue to put order in the Parliament. I've always been saying this: the Parliament has been a place where people find to be a source of entertainment instead of a place of serious
business. It's a house of legislature.
Yes. But over the years, we've seen what our parliamentarians have been doing and all that. Just recently, Honorable Carlos Ahenkra snatched. I mean, they are doing things that are not expected of them to do. And in order for our Bagbin to succeed, he must put a stop to all these things.
All right, so thank you very much, Biggie. And then that is where we draw the curtains on the show. Biggie giving us that exclusive, especially with regards to parliamentary affairs. And Senior Kwame Kusi also made a profound statement that the Speaker of Parliament had to step his feet down. Basically, or say Speaker no the nice form. What did you try, or what did you mean by that?
Yes, I was trying to be literal. I was like, I say for nice from there, I don't know. Yes, intimidate. Direct English, what I say.
He had to step his feet down.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for passing through. And also, the Speaker of late has received a lot of backlash from social media, especially from the NDC, after Sami Jain-Fee described him as a betrayer together with Honorable Muntaka Mubarak and Haruna Idris. But then Mr. Bagbin, addressing Sami Jain-Fee, says that he is a speaker for Ghana and not any political party. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. There's S Ghana page. Follow us across social media on YouTube Ghana page, on Facebook at GHP News, on Instagram at GHP News, as well on Twitter at GHP_com. You can always visit our website www.ghp.com. My name is Gypsum, forever and ever your MC General. How are you guys?